Hi guys, what's up? This is Seth Talks WWE, and I'm currently at my sister's house for the week, so I'm going to be making a lot of videos because I've got a lot of free time this week, and I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and it's where I see the Shield going, what they're going to do in the future, either as individual performers or as the Shield. And as you all know, I'm very high on the Shield. Like, I'll love them until they all part their ways, and I love each one of them individually. Dean, possibly a lot more, but yeah, it's just the way things go. But yeah, the Shield, they are portrayed as heels, but you know, because they face people like Sheamus and Cena and fucking Randy Orton and shit like that, and Team Hell No, they are supposed to be heels, but like me and the rest of the IWC, we fucking love them. We just thrive off them. Because, you know, I know I am part of the IWC, but they seem to like people who've like been to like ROH or like CZW or shit like that. And they tend to grasp onto those people because they know that they have a long history of wrestling and like didn't just jump into the whole framework of it because their freaking bodybuilding career didn't work out or something like that. Now I know Roman used to be a football player, but we'll just throw that out the window right now and just focus on the wrestling part of it. So they are portrayed as heels, but they're not really heels, but yeah, you know, because WWE, when people chant, they like get rid of the chant. But apparently there's like a lot of Ambrose chants, a lot of Shield chants, which is good because we all love the Shield. Which we're just gonna say we all love the Shield. So yeah. And they've been in WWE for like a few months. I know they were in NXT and FCW way before that, but they've been in the main roster for a few months, and they're all champions, which is somewhat good to put in your little record. You know, they've been in WWE for about 4 or 5 months, and they're all champions. Dean's the US champion, and Seth and Roman are the tag team champions. Now, we were all freaking super pumped when that happened, and people are saying, the US title and the tag team titles are like minor championships. Well, you know, that's where they all start off, you know. We all start from the US title. We all start, because we're all in WWE apparently. They all start at like the US and the tag team championships and work their way up to the big ones. And by the big ones, I mean 2 of them, the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. Because WWE don't have any more titles. But yeah. So, I don't even know what I was going on about. They're champions, all champions. Oh yeah. And Seth said a really good thing on Raw the other week. He was like, they bought, or was it Dean? It was either Dean or Seth, and they were like, they bought meaning back to those championships, which I think is quite true because I've never, as long as I can remember, I've never cared about a United States Championship match or a Tag Team Championship match. I did care about Tag Team Championship matches back when like DX were champions and stuff like that. That's when it actually mattered. But like, before Shield was Team Hell No, I didn't care about the Tag Team Championships. Like, for a second, you just forget that they even exist, because they never changed hands, and they were on the freaking Daniel Bryan and Kane for, like, 9 months. So, you know, you just stop caring after a while, because nothing really happens, nothing really is exciting about it. But I got nervous when Dean defended his title against Kofi on SmackDown. I was like, yeah, what about if he loses it, you know? I'm going to go freaking insane if he loses his title. But he won, he retained, so we're all good. Seriously, if Dean would have lost that match and lost that championship, I would have gone ape shit. Like, seriously. To Kofi. Kofi's gone down, hasn't he? Anyway, Kofi's gone down the roster a bit. But, yeah, as I see the Shield right now, if they stay as a team, then I could see them like going after the title, the WWE title, and then like, I don't know what it's called. There's a name for it which I don't remember, but like where they all have the championship, but they all share it between them. You know, if that happens, that'd be awesome. But if it doesn't, I don't really see that happening. But if it did, I'd be more than happy with that. But I think we all know it's pretty obvious that WWE are more, they like Dean Ambrose more than the other two. I mean, it's the other two, Seth and Roman, which is sad. But since I'm like a huge Dean Ambrose fan, I don't really mind. But for people who are like really, really high on like Seth and Roman, or just Seth or Roman, are probably pretty pissed that WWE keep giving Dean singles matches. They did give Seth one, so I suppose that evens out the playing field a bit, but Dean's got a match against Randy Orton next week on SmackDown, so as you can see, they kind of are like swiftly moving towards Dean a bit, which I'm perfectly fine with, Share Dean with me, it's all good, we're all happy and shit like that. But if the Shield ever did break up, I'd see Dean like going all the way to the top, bro. Like, he's awesome on the mic, he's got like insane ring skills. He's just one of those characters that people either hate really bad or love really bad, And I'm on the love side. I don't think I'd ever hate Dean. He's like too like fucking crazy. Like he does it. Just his little like mannerisms are just like so like enjoyable. You have to like rewind to see what the fuck Dean did or Seth did or Roman did. We've got Sassy Dean, Ghetto Roman, and Encouraging Seth is what we all call them. So all three of them together are like the best, like in my opinion, like the Shield are one of the best stables I've saw. And I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that sentence, but it's really true, Like all three of them together they just connect so well, and they're all different personalities and different characters, and you wouldn't think that they go well together, but they just do. They all blend, and nothing seems acted or like staged or anything. Because when they all won the titles, it didn't look like they were like trying to be happy. They genuinely looked pretty fucking happy that they've all won the titles. And we all know that they love wrestling, so all of that added together just makes for a huge and awesome stable. But the sad thing is that they're eventually all going to have to break up, because apart from DX, I suppose, tag teams groups don't really tend to stick together after a while. They just kind of break up and start fights and stuff like that. I really hope that doesn't happen, because I'd hate to see them fight, because they have this bromance thing going on and it's really fucking cute. But eventually it's going to happen that they're all going to have to break up. So I see, don't hate me Roman fans, but I see Seth and Dean going all the way up to the top. Maybe like Dean being WWE champion, Seth being World Heavyweight champion, or maybe the other way around. I hope not, but you never know. Roman, I don't know why. I love Roman personally, but from WWE's point of view, I see him staying like United States champion, Intercontinental champion, forming a tag team with the Usos, some shit like that, because they're all like cousins and stuff. Which I only found out the other day that he's related to The Rock, which I mean, The Rock's got some fucking power in this company, so if that does happen, maybe The Rock could bump him up a bit, get him a bit of TV time, because Rock has that power, and if you're related to him, then you're pretty lucky. Like, if somebody was related to Cena would probably get them to the top, because WWE are just like, okay, Mr. Cena, and he'd be like, okay, Mr. Rock, here you go, Roman, back to the top, So it's pretty hard to say what's going to happen, but in my opinion, I don't see any of them going down, because they're too good of a talent to waste, and WWE do that a lot. But I think if they do it with these, we'll have some shit to say to them. So even if the Shield break up, they're still going to the top. If the Shield stay together, they're still going to the top. And this has just been 10 minutes of me just not bromancing, just romancing about the Shield, and I love them. And I love the Shield. So yeah, I won't have the clip where it says subscribe and stuff at the end because I'm on my sister's computer and I don't have that. So I'm just going to tell you now. Please subscribe, like, favourite, comment, do whatever you got to do. And believe in the shield.